Hey guys, Dom Roxy, welcome to another episode of my test board, and this is again a follow-up episode. And in this episode I'm going to show you my fixed version of my level up map. So yeah, past few days I've been fixing and debugging this map, just derping around trying to put in new stuff and all sorts of things. So just gonna hop into creative mode and show you guys some new stuff. So the armor now has what do you call enchantments on it. So the previous armor wasn't durable enough and you would quickly die by just a few hits from the mobs, but this armor can withstand a lot of hits. And another thing, I use the command block output false. I think that was the game rule. I used that game rule to stop the command blocks from saying, oh, I teleported this guy here, teleported him there, teleported him here. Now instead all it does is tell you the say command. So yeah, if I hit the start button, game will now begin. Good luck to them rocks. Level 1, they're small and poisonous, so don't get bitten. In fact, they are not poisonous, not in my game. Yeah, so it's gonna say that. And I fixed the spawning issue. I'm in peaceful mode right now, that's how you can see it, that happening. So I fixed the spawning issue. Problem was the spawners, even though I reset their positions, they are still too close to each other. So I positioned them in this way, about approximately 9 blocks away from each other. So when you position them this way, you can see that the light from that is coming, getting dimmer, and when it reaches there, it just dies out. The light from this box as well just comes and it dims out right there. So spawner inside is not affected by these two. Instead it spawns the mobs regularly like it usually would. Yeah, so not only the cave spiders, but also the other mobs spawn perfectly too. So yeah, I decided to pretty this up a bit, and yeah, I'll get into what that is in a minute. Set my render distance to tiny plus 16. Yeah, there you go. So I added in some new command blocks that say a bunch of weird stuff like small and poisonous, don't get bitten. And this one says something else, have arachnophobia, well you do, stuff like that. And yeah, I went with the new design for the spawner controllers because the earlier design wasn't that good. Thing was, the early design still allowed the creatures to spawn because the light that was coming from these redstone lamps wasn't enough. So even when the game is not running, so I was just derping around. I didn't press the start button yet, I was just derping around. Sadly, with the skeleton spawned, I'm like, what the hell, how did that happen? I went to check the spawners were completely fine, but it seems there wasn't enough light, so yeah, I redesigned them. Put in new command blocks. Put some new stuff here. Yeah, so now when it hits game over, there's a small separate line. So thing was, even if you lose, the redstone line connected from here was being sent to this line over here, and it says you win. So even though you lost, it says you win. So I need a separate game over line. So I made a separate line like this, nice try, like that, and teleports you up there. And I added in creative mode, so the moment you get teleported up there, you're going to turn into creative mode, so you can just fly around and check out everything like that. And I decided to give the player a certain edge because this map was really hard, so I added this regen potion button. So what happens is, dispenser is full of regeneration potions. By pressing this button, the dispenser chucks out a regeneration potion, and this redstone lamp turns off. So the thing is, you gotta wait for the redstone lamp to turn back on to hit the button and get another regeneration potion. You see, if I hit it, nothing's gonna happen. You gotta wait for the redstone lamp to turn on. It's gonna take some time, and that's the way I set it up. So it should turn on in a few more seconds. Just gonna wait. I can wait. Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're wondering if you can reach in and just take the potions, you can, but it's against the rules, so I put a rule. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it turned on. That means I can have another regen potion. So this is basically again my timed RS Latch. The button is set up to an RS Latch, which flip-flops the circuit, flip-flops the RS Latch, and then a signal is sent due to the flip-flop, and it resets, it flip-flops the RS Latch again. So yeah, so it turns off again. The button basically turns it on, and these repeaters delay that signal that's being sent, and it again turns off after some time. Yeah, so you're probably wondering, like, even before starting the game you can use this. Even before starting the game, like, you can, oh wow, the command block doesn't work like that. Okay, so you're probably wondering, like, even before the game you could hit this button a couple of times, wait, get a few regen potions, and then start the game, but you really can't. Thing is, if you try to do that before the game, it won't work, because there's a small redstone line here leading to a non-sticky piston, and this piston has a block, and as you can see, the block is now here, that completes the circuit for this regen potion thing. And what happens is, without this block being there, there is no way you can get regen potion, so you can only get it during the game. So one more problem I had to fix. This command block isn't, like, working right. It's supposed to say here's a regeneration potion. I don't think it said that. Did it say that? I'm just gonna wait for this command to disappear, then I'm gonna try it out. Oh wait, I think it did. Oh yeah, it did say that. Okay, it does say that, sorry. And yeah, and another thing I added was, well, when you die, I don't want to discourage my players, so what, put in a dispenser. I put in a dispenser with strength 2 potions that last about 1 minute and 7 seconds. I could probably edit that and make it 50 seconds. Yeah, the reason I put strength 2 potion was the strength 1 potion. Strength 1, where was it? Strength 1 potion lasted about, yeah, there you go, 2 minutes. So I didn't want that. I wanted the less time the potion works on you, the better. So, like, I went for 50 seconds something, but unfortunately there wasn't a strength potion that lasted about 50 seconds. This was the lowest I could get, strength 2, and yeah, I mean, that's okay too, I guess. So I put that in there, and yeah, a lot of debugging. I fixed the spawners, yeah, and I fixed the shapes of the spawner controllers, and there was a few problems with these what do you call these command blocks here, because they would interact with this command block. This command block would keep on setting the time to night. They would all interact. So what happens is, these command blocks, one of these command blocks in this line would set the time to day, and at the same second this would set it to night, so it would still be night. And then one of the command blocks would say enjoy the sunset, and it would be night, and you'd look around at where's the sunset. Yeah, I fixed that too. Same thing here, that's why it's delayed a lot like that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'll be updating. This map is now fully playable, I think 100% playable. You guys can check it out. I'll update the media file link. I'll replace the old one with the new one. So they spawn really fast now. I'm just gonna go in easy mode. I'm just gonna excel into next level. And as you can see, the zombie just spawn so quickly, and they're gonna continue spawning at that rate. Look, they're spawning really fast now. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so yeah, I'll update the links. You guys check it out and download the map. And remember, this is 100% complete now. And tell me what you guys think. Alright, so thanks for watching another test world. It's Dogam Rocks. Download this map, try it out. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.